Hello friends, my name is Sanket Marathe and today's date is 4th March 2024 and today we are discussing about the memory allocation in Java. So in every programming language, the memory is the virtual resources and it's also scarce in the natures. Hence, it is essential that the memory is managed thoroughly without any leaks. Allocation and deallocation is deallocation of the memory is the critical task of the require a lot of care and the considerations. However, in Java, unlike other programming language in the language, the JVM and its the JVM to be specify the garbage collectors has the role of the managing memory allocation. So that the programmer need not to. Whether in the other programming language such as C language, programming has direct access to the memory. Memory who are allocates memory in the codes in the code and thereby creating a lot of scope of leaks. Uh, the major concept of the Java memory management is JVM memory. There are two steps: JVM memory structures and the working of garbage collectors. So we discuss about what Java memory structures. So in the JVM defines the various runtime data area which are used during the executions of the program, and some of the areas are created by the JVM, with the some are created by the threads that are used to program how where the memory area are created by the JVM and created and destroyed only when the JVM are exist. The data area of the threads are created during the installation initializations and destroy when the thread are exist. So we are discuss about the diagram of the memory area, the Java memory area parts. Okay. So in the first section there is a heap area. The second section is the method area. The third section is the native JVM stacks, and the fourth section is native method stacks, and the last is PC registrations. So first we discuss about what is heap. So it is the shared runtime data area and stores our actual object in the memory, and it is initialized during the virtual machine startup. This memory allocated for all the classes, instances, and the arrays. It can be fixed. It can be fixed. They're fixed or the dynamic size depending upon the system configurations. And JVM provides the user control to initialize or vary the size of the heap as per the requirements. When the new keyword is used, objects are assigned a space exist into a stack, and there exists is one and only one heap for the running JVM process. So now we discuss about the method area. So in the method area, that is a logical part of the heap area, and it is created by the virtual machine startup. This memory allocated for the classes, structures, method data, and the constructor field data, and also for interfaces allow special method used in the class. It can be fixed or dynamic size depending upon the system configurations, and they can be fixed size or expanded as the requirement by the competitions, and they not too continuous. And the next is the JVM stacks. So in JVM stacks, a stack is created at the same time when the threads is created. Threads is created and it's used to store a data and the partial result which is will be needed while returning a value for a method and performed by the dynamic linking. And the next is now we're going to talk about the native method stacks. Okay, so they're also called as C stacks. Native method stacks are not written in the Java language. This memory are allocated for each thread when it's created and can be fixed or dynamically natures. Then we discuss about the PC register. PC register means program counter. So each JVM threads which carries out of the task specified method and has a program counter register associated with it. And the non-native method has a PC which stores the address of the available JVM instructions. JVM instructions. So now we can discuss about how we can working of the garbage collector. So JVM trigger this process and it's and as a per of the per the JVM garbage collector as process is done for else withheld, and this reduce the burden of the programming by automatically performing the allocation of allocations of memory. So I think I can give this all the information about the memory allocation in Java. So thank you.